Hi, it's Andrea. I'm the founder of All Things Social Impact and the author of a practical guide to social impact assessment for the real world. So I thought, picking up on that theme, and I am practical and pragmatic, I'm going to start daily giving a little bit of tidbits advice to anyone working in social impact. And in fact, even if you're not working in social impact, it's kind of useful advice. Today's topic is going to be really simple. There's this thing going around at the moment. You've probably seen it, heard it, read about it, that women earn 30% more if they wear makeup than those who don't wear makeup. Now, guys, doesn't let you off the hook, okay? Because what I'm about to say applies to you as well. That begs the question, right? Why do women who wear makeup get more paid more? Well, I hate to say it, but it's kind of simple. It's simple because the underlying principle is this. If you want people to respond to you, then you've got to show them first the respect. You've got to hand out that respect. You've got to give it to them. And part of the way we do it is about how we show up, right? So what's makeup got to do with that? Well, simple. I don't put on makeup for me, right? Now, I'm going to give you a tip. I don't particularly like wearing makeup. And if you were to meet me outside of a professional environment, you would rarely see me wearing makeup. So my advice to you is if you don't like wearing makeup, that's great. When you're at home in the lounge or when you're going out for coffee with your friends, don't wear makeup. But when you're going to a community and you're asking them to engage with you, to trust you, to build rapport with them, then how about you make an effort? You make an effort by putting your makeup on. Now, I don't look in the mirror all day, so it's clearly makeup is not about me. It's about how other people may receive me. Now, we can get into all the nuances of that. Why should I have to wear makeup and why it's not fair for women? Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. There are some certain things that people respond to. And one is that putting on makeup is just a signaler. It's a signaler that this person has put in an effort to come and see me today. That's what makeup does. Now, for men, for you, it's like, come on, put a comb through your hair, make sure you look good, right? Now, this translates not just to makeup, it translates to what we wear. Now, take note of the shirt that I'm wearing today. Now, I wouldn't wear this to a corporate event. These shirts I invested in as a social impact professional for when I go into the community and I'm talking to community. That's what it's for. Why? Why don't I just go in my corporate gear? Because they're not corporate people most of the time. Now, if I'm going to council in a regional area, yeah, sure, I might. But if I'm talking to the community members, I will not. So just know your audience and pitch to the audience. That's all you need to do. It's not hard. It's really simple. And here's the biggest thing. If you're still struggling with it, I'm going to start with this and I'll say it and I'll keep saying it until it sinks in, which is it is not about you. So the fact that you don't like wearing makeup, the fact that you don't like this and you don't like that, who cares? When I go into the community, it's not about me. It's not about you. When you go into the community as social impact people, and can I just say that this is about anybody who's going to somebody to ask them to do anything for you, whether that be talk to you, whether it be to work with you, whether it be to sign up for something, or because I'm asking you to contribute to something. The minute you are asking something of somebody, it has absolutely nothing to do with you, and you have to make it about them, which means you have to meet them at where they are at. Okay. I'll repeat it again. It's not about you. It's not about us as social impact professionals. It's about the community and it's about the people who will be impacted. It's about the people who live in and around whatever it is you're assessing, whatever it is you're looking into. Now, that goes for the corporate world too. This is reversed. Like if you're going to corporate gigs, and I have seen this so many times, where people go to a corporate gig and they turn up not dressed in the right way. And then they wonder why they don't get the response they're looking for. You're going to a corporate event, guys, put on a suit, okay? There is a time and a place for everything. So the first thing you should do is assess where you are going. Okay? Assess where you're going. Take 2 seconds before you choose what you are wearing and think about, what are they likely to dress like? Is it corporate? Is it semi-casual? Is it really casual? And please, from head to toe, think about it. And women, yeah, put on some makeup. And if you don't like wearing makeup and you're like me, then do it when you need to do it. And don't wear it the rest of the time. Because the fact that you don't like it doesn't change the reality of how people receive you. So for the best outcomes, do everything you can to build rapport. And that starts with thinking about them, presenting yourself in the right way, and remembering that it's not about the things that you say, because 80% of communication is nonverbal. I know that's hard to believe in a world that is full of social media where everyone's just talking. But the truth is, only 20% of what you say matters to anybody. They are looking at your cues, your body language, the way you dress. Did you bother to think that they were important enough to put on the right attire, to put on a bit of makeup, to put on a suit when you go to a corporate, and then you're asking them to give you all these things? I'm sorry, but you can have lost your audience before you open your mouth. So remember, some practical advice. No one in uni is going to tell you this stuff. If you like what I'm saying, and even if you don't like, challenge me. That's fine. Put it in the comments, and I'm going to start doing this kind of every day. And I promise that I'll practice what I preach. I'll put my makeup on. Okay. Peace out. Hi, Andrea here. Just touching base to give you some practical tips on social impact. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're doing it as an assessment or whether you work for a big corporation environment, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't actually matter. One thing's going around. People are talking about women who wear makeup, makeup earn 30% more than people who don't. And it just struck me as something that's actually really fundamental and critical for social impact work. So if you are going into the community and you're not presenting yourself in the right way, it will have a flow-on effect for your ability to build rapport with your stakeholders and with the community. Now, what people miss about this, they get hung up about whether I should wear makeup and they make it all about them. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to continue to tell people, it is not about you. The work we do is not about you. Repeat it again. The work we do is not about you. It's not about me. It's not about social practitioners and not about the person who's conducting it. It's got nothing to do with us. Our job is to connect with them and build rapport. You can't do that if you're not presenting yourself in the best way. Now, let me give you a bit of an example of what I do. So quite often, I'm a city girl, right? City girl, sit in an office, wear suits, boots, right? Suits, high heels, the rest, corporate wear. If I'm going out to a rural town to talk to them about community impact, do you think I'm going to wear my corporate gear? Hell no, I am not. You know why? Because it's not what they would wear. It's nothing they can relate to. I have to meet people where they're at. And where they're at is they're country folk. So meet them in that way. Lose your corporate gear. Now, and dress appropriately, right? It's just the simple basics of dressing appropriately to where you're going. See the shirt that I'm wearing? The reason I designed my shirts like this is that when I go in the field to talk to people on the ground, I'm not going to go in my corporate wear. Notice that it is not also just a t-shirt. Okay, you still have to show respect to the people that you're talking to. All right. Why do we wear makeup? You wear makeup because if you couldn't be bothered caring about how you show up, then why should they care to engage with you? You are sending a message when you get dressed about how you want to be received. So if you don't like wearing makeup, great, on your own time, laying around on the couch, going out with your friends, don't wear makeup. But in a professional setting, If you're asking people to respond to you, then show them that you're making an effort. Now, that also means I've seen people get this wrong. Be really careful. Don't go too far. Don't underdress either, because that shows disrespect. Okay? So find that balance. Don't wear casual, necessarily jeans and a t-shirt and go, I'm done. You need to show them that you've got respect for them. So put in an effort. Put on the makeup. Put on the appropriate clothes for where you're going. Save your corporate gear for the corporate office and the corporate events. But when you're going out to community, dress appropriately. And for the guys, I know we're talking about makeup because I'm a chick and because that's what's been floating around, but this applies to you too, right? If you're going to a corporate event, put on a suit. If you're going to the community, wear the right kind of shirt, wear a collared, wear something, right? Don't just go like you're meeting your mates at the pub. Know where you are, remember where you are, show them respect, and the respect starts with not what you're saying, but it's what you're doing. Because let me tell you something, and please take note of this one because it applies to everywhere. Everyone is so hyper-focused on what they're saying, and I think that the cyber world is driving this even more. Everyone's talking. Believe me, if you want to build rapport, if you want people to trust you, if you want people to open up to you, right, then focus on what you're doing. Focus on how you show up. That goes down to, doing your hair, putting your makeup on, wearing the right clothes. If you're a guy, whether you're wearing a suit or not a suit, does it match where you're going? Have you thought about your audience when you go there? Have you thought about how you want them to respond to you? Focus on what you do. Focus on how you show up. And that's why women who wear makeup, all right, earn more than ones who don't. Because they're signaling to the people they're going to, I care about not just myself, I care about how you, because I'm sorry, but I don't spend my whole day in a mirror. So I don't know what I look like when I'm walking through the streets. So putting on makeup is about the other person and how you want to be received by them. Does that make sense? I'm going to give you practical advice here. Theories you can get them. They're a dime a dozen. They're absolutely everywhere. But nowhere in university are they teaching you that you need to actually turn up in the right way. Because all the theory in the world's not going to get you anywhere in building rapport if you don't first show up, meet them where they're at, and show them the respect they deserve. Isn't that what you'd want? I know I do. Peace out. See you next time.